everybody. So, hi everyone. Tonight I'm doing things a little bit differently. As I said yesterday, I'm actually making a cake tonight for my son's birthday, my oldest son. So yeah, he picked out the cake and everything. I'm not in my TikTok. I said this. I'm not sponsored by Betty Crocker, but it's like I think it's a rainbow bit on there somewhere. But yeah, it's a rainbow bit cake for my son's birthday, which is tomorrow. So I'm making it tonight. Gonna be icing it while he's at school. Pick him up something. I know parents probably do this stuff in advance, but it's like I've got 4 kids. When do I have the time to do this stuff? Anyway. Oh, and fast. I need some scissors. Be right back. And my fiance is joining us in the background. This is, by the way, pretty much the full extent of my apartment. I would say, well, the dining room / living room. Anyway, it's tiny. The kitchen's over here. If you can't really see it in this video, you can see it kind of in the YouTube one. There's that light there. That's the kitchen.
I'm a floating head.
Yes, you're a floating head. That's 104. Yeah, that's our dishwasher. That's our deep freezer. That's a printer. So yeah, you can see like we're kind of jammed in here. It's not too bad. Like we do have space. We can walk around, but it's like, yeah, we don't know that stuff. So yeah, put this aside. So yeah, making a cake. I'm gonna be putting this in here. Favorite bowl here that I got. Now I'm sorry if you can't see well. I apologize. Like I said, this is usually a writing stream, but I'm not doing that tonight. I said I'd stream it anyway because like, you know what? I can stream making a cake. I am vlogging technically, so this is just me doing whatever to promote myself. Like I said, I'm getting more ideas for the books and such. I'm trying to figure out timelines of how I want to do certain things. I've had some ideas about like some different stuff for them. I've been doing like my own stuff for the cover art that I plan on doing. So, first I forget like 2 things. Sorry, guys. All right.
Did you get the milk?
Yes. Okay, we got milk. You can't see it in this one. You can see it in this one. Sorry. Unfortunately, I only have so many places I can put cameras without them interfering with each other, and it's not a big table. So, this is the hat from my latest TikTok over here.
So, you don't need to have like that Inception thing on one.
Oh yeah, like camera and camera thing, but that wouldn't work unless they're facing each other, huh? So here. Okay. So I need to read back to this first of all. I'm pretty sure it's 2. Oh, it's 3 eggs. Sorry, I thought it was 2.
It's okay.
I don't want getting up in the street. It's not proper to do, and I know that. Okay, 3 eggs. We're good. All right, so 3 eggs. I've got the milk, I've got the oil. It's a cup of milk. That says water or milk. I prefer milk when it comes to white cake. Anyway, that's basically what this is white cake. Sorry guys, I'm gonna get that down here so I can make sure I'm measuring this carefully. I'm gonna get out of my seat and see what the proper thing is here. Okay. Alrighty. Now, here goes this. In case you're wondering, I don't have like fancy measuring cups. This is literally all I have. We do need to get measuring cups. We've said this before. It's just a money thing at this point. Okay, so it was a 1/4 cup. Half cup. Sorry, half cup. Half a cup of this stuff. There we go. Okay. Half a cup into the bowl. Let's see, I got my probably the 1 subscriber watching on YouTube here, so hi to you. And I'm also going to probably do a bit of the artwork stuff that I've been working on this just to fill up time. I'm not sure when I'm going to do the artwork stuff. Probably like I'm going to make it. No offense, guys. I'm starting out here, so I don't really want people to see what I'm doing. Because, copyright stuff and people stealing stuff off the internet all the freaking time. And I'm a very slow worker, so it's like I'd rather not have issues with that. I'm gonna supposed to hit these on flat surface. I have a friend who has a different method of doing this, which is kind of neat. Actually, I thought I might actually try it for myself in my own way, but I don't want to get up again, so I'm just gonna. If I get eggshell in that, is that killer? Is that? Sorry, guys, it kind of exploded. Eggshell. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. You're actually supposed to scoop eggshells out with another eggshell. That's why I was just doing what I was doing. Not everybody knows that. I don't remember where I got that tip from. I think I've been some news website. Well, it's not entirely a news website. It's a sort of not a humor, sort of a humor website. It's like got weird lists of things and like facts and stuff. I'd say the name on here, but I don't want to get hit with like some weird thing like I have with the music issue that I've been having. Yeah, I finally figured out what volume to have my stuff at, so that it, no matter what, doesn't end up on here. So that's good. I did not get hit with another copyright thing. And I will actually, yeah, I will have to use the screen one more time because I do need to wash my hands. So I do apologize for that. So I will be stepping out for a minute after I finish breaking all these eggs. Usually I'm not this messy at breaking eggs, honestly. I don't know why in the heck should I break them like this today. But whatever. I will be right back. I will wash my hands. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna start doing this with one of these. Then I've got egg beater over here. Use that in a minute. It's kind of blocking the Facebook there. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna start it with this. And just kind of use the other thing so I don't want powder to get everywhere. Unfortunately, this is not a very deep hole. I don't have a lot of stuff to do this with. I'm just gonna use what we got. Which is what you do in a lot of these cases. But it works, so. After all, you don't need a lot of money to give your kid a good birthday or Christmas or that stuff. You just gotta find what they like and get what you can. Which is what we do. So, either way. Okay. Now, I'm going to switch over at this point because this is just a cords a little bit. I might have to move this bowl, guys. To tell you the truth. Just give me a moment here. Like I said, this is not usually a cake making or a baking stream. This is usually me just sitting here, on my laptop writing. So a lot of dead silence. This is actually a first. So I'm gonna. Where do I want to put this? It's just in the pan, doesn't it? Actually, I don't. Go there. There we go. On the top of my oil thing. I'm sorry if this is loud. You're probably not gonna be able to hear me for a minute. I apologize. Oh, apparently my mother is watching me. Cool. Hi, Mom.
How did you know that?
Because it's on the Facebook. That's how. I can say if my mom is watching me. I'm not using names, so. Okay, I gotta scrape this. Okay. It's done properly. So yeah, tomorrow's my oldest son's birthday. So I'm making a cake for him. So I've already got the oven preheated. No, I do not already have like a fully made cake sitting off the side or anything. This is the only cake I'm making. So I'm not one of those kind of shows. No. So this is gonna be just, I'm gonna put this in the oven, and then I'm probably gonna spend the rest of this time drawing because I don't want to bother getting the whole other part of the work set up. And you guys haven't seen me do that yet. So Mind you, I probably won't be showing you the page, like I said. You're just going to kind of still see me. I might talk a bit more though, since I don't have to concentrate on thinking of dialogue and things and scenes. Like I said, I think of most of it like ahead of time, but then like little fiddly bits, I just kind of figure it as I go. I don't know. It works out either way. All right. Heat this up a little bit more, and then I can get the pans all greased. All right, so that is done. That's the batter. Now we're going to grease this thing. Actually, I still need this. Stick it up in the box there. All right. So, 2 pans here. I'm pretty sure this is a 2-pan cake. Most of these are. Yeah, 2-pan cake. All right. So I gotta grease this whole bloody thing. A little bit of oil there.
It's bloody.
I was saying that instead of an actual swear word because they don't, for some reason, censor English swear words. Because bloody is technically a swear word in England, Britain, wherever you want to call it. You know what I mean. So I'm using, alternatives. Although I guess if I were to swear in like German, it would probably still censor me. I don't know. Because bloody can technically describe other things as well, like, if you got blood on something, but no, the cake pan itself is not bloody. Although I did eat red velvet cake, a cupcake today because my friend offered it to me. So that was kind of cool. Red velvet is actually my favorite, even though I know it's just dyed chocolate. I don't know.
Oh.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm just happy that you got to spend time with your friend.
Well, thank you. Yes, I have not seen her in a while. So, next pan. Oh, you don't usually need much oil for this. I don't know. I know most people probably use cooking spray, but I don't have cooking spray, so I just use oil and I just kind of spread it around my hands here. I don't know where to go off camera. I'm going to rinse my hands off because this is just my right hand's all covered in oil now. Alrighty. There we go. Almost done here. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go rinse my hands off. Put this away while I'm at it. Might as well. Clean as you go, people. Okay. And I'm back. Alright. Now we are going to Alright. So I'm gonna put this here. And it goes. Spread this around a little more. And there we go. It's funny how thin of a layer you need to actually make this. Like you'd think they're thicker. I remember as a kid it being thicker, or maybe I was just unevenly pouring this. I don't know. Probably the second thing, honestly. It took me a while to figure out how to bake and make food. I burnt so many things when I was younger trying to figure out how to cook and how to bake in general. So I'm not surprised that things seemed a little different back then. But still some this one. There we go. Alright, so get all this out of here now. It's funny, I never used proper cooking utensils or baking utensils till I was with him. I didn't really know what you were supposed to use anyway. But he's taking culinary, so he knows. Either way. Just get this script off in here. All this cakey goodness with its sprinkle things in it. I don't know if I'm gonna. It's like vanilla cake with sprinkles, I think. Okay, so this has to go in the oven for, we'll say 28 minutes. I'll check it. Excuse me while I clean up, guys. Just getting some stuff moved around. I will be back in frame in a few minutes. So just give me some time here. And I will do what I can to get back to you in a moment. Just 1 sec. Alright, I'm just gonna go put these 2 things in the oven. And then we will get to the rest of this stream, guys. Actually, I'm gonna grab down the other thing I'm gonna be using here. I think I'm pretty much done with the one part. I'm just working on the other part now. Oh, alright. So I'm gonna go put these in the oven. Oh. Yeah, he did. He chose the cake. He chose sprinkle cake. I don't know why. But yeah, that's what it looks like right now. Like globby stuff. You can't really see the sprinkles on there, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, guys. All right, I'm gonna adjust. Oh, my mom is commenting. Yeah, that's what he chose. All right, I am gonna get to doing this, but I'm gonna try and angle this so you guys can't like actually see the thing. So I'm sorry, guys, but I'm just gonna like adjust myself into a different frame here. Okay, let's put his. I don't think you can. Now, some of this has really old drawings in it from when I was like in high school. I don't even know if I'm going to use this full thing. I might. I don't know for what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is turning out pretty good. So I'm going to take the page out and like figure out how to end this. I just want to use what I already had to do this. So okay. So how well can you? Okay, I need to fix this as well. Okay, you can't see it all on here. Okay, you see it all on here. I don't think you can. I'm gonna like sort of open to the page, but not open to the page. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So can you? Yes, sort of. Okay. So I need to tilt this just a little more. Sorry. Okay. Can you? No, you can't. Okay. Good. Now I know you guys can't see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to be mean. Like I said, it's not really meant to be like a big secret, but it's like I don't want anybody to think this idea. I actually think it turned out pretty good. Like for what I'm doing and what I'm attempting here with this, it's like it actually is turning out fairly similar to what I wanted it to look like. And I'm not great at art, so it's like, yay. You know? I don't know how else to describe it to you guys. I don't know how many of the people who are watching do art right now. But yeah, you know how it is. Like if you ever do art, you'll know how it is when you actually do something correctly without realizing that you're sort of doing it correctly. Because if I started doing this, I looked it up and I was like, oh, okay, it actually does look like this, sort of. I was like, okay, so I just had to alter it like a tiny bit. And it was like, oh, okay, now it looks proper, which is kind of nice. You know, you never know with stuff like this, especially with how people interpret things. So, but I'm pretty sure I'm getting across the right idea with this. Pretty sure. So, right now I'm just adding some stuff here. Like I said, this is going to be very likely a nice part of the cover. I might have to do more. So I'm gonna have to like actually take this out of this thing and like extend it, I think, because I'm pretty sure, because the way I'm planning on doing the novella, like I said, I'm planning on publishing it through Amazon just to, you know, get a start on things, because so far no one's tried to publish me yet. But as I said, my stuff is not like mainstream, so I didn't think someone from mainstream would take it. And so far it's the only like the mainstream ones that I've heard back from. I haven't heard back from anything else yet. Even the one I emailed, I haven't heard back from. I'm thinking of sending them another one in the next like 2 weeks, because I did say there were like conflicting timelines on their thing about when you're supposed to email them if they didn't contact you. So I sent one at the 8-week mark. I might send another one at the 12-week mark, because that was also mentioned, and I might send it to a different part, simply because there's like the submission part and the actual like contact part. So I sent it to the inquiry email to the submission part, but I think I might send it to the contact part next, just to see if I even get a response, you know? Because it's like, you know, I know it's probably a completely different department, but then it's like, okay, they're actually like following up more kind of idea. So, because I know probably people send this stuff in and then nothing, you know? Like it ends up as a lot of nothing for them. I get that. So they want to make sure you're actually like actively doing this. I get that. But yeah, it's kind of annoying for me, because it's like I'm already doing a lot of work as it is, you know, being disabled and even doing all this on my own. So, like I said, I got no help with any of this right now. This is all just me putting out my stuff. And I will say, the ideas I have for my dystopia thing, it's kind of like, I don't want to give away too much, because some of it is actually, no. Why did you say me again? I don't know why my mom's commenting like that. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I don't want to give away too much about this one. Honestly, I don't want to give away too much about any of it. But it's like, all of the ideas I put in here, because it is a dystopian novel, there are ideas in it I do agree with, and there's a lot I don't agree with, which is kind of the whole point of a dystopia. You know, it's like it's you know, utopia. You know, dystopia is like, you know, it's meant to be utopia disguised as, or whatever. I think I can't remember. It's like you know, it's supposed to be utopian, but it's not. So in some ways it is, in other ways it's really not. You know, but well, you'll understand when you read it. Like it's the things I agree with in it, because it's things I agree with in my other stuff, which, you know, obviously is not out there yet. But I'm starting from here, because this is, like I said, kind of a like a, I don't really. It's not supposed to attach to the rest of the storyline. It's like an alternative thing. It's almost like my own version of, I want to say fan fiction, but it's kind of weird to have fan fiction of your own stuff, and your own stuff doesn't even exist yet. Well, not exist yet, but isn't out there yet beyond what you have in your own head, you know? But yeah. And I'm sorry when I refer to myself in third person. I don't even realize I'm doing it. Then again, I'm also trying to address an audience in the middle of this, so it can be interesting. That's for sure. But yeah. So still just adding all these lines here. You're doing all this now, it makes me realize just how easy I can just do this all myself, which is kind of a scary thing when you think about it. I mean, before, like, you would have to rely on somebody else to publish this. Now it's just, oh yeah, I click this, put this here, download this to this, and there you go. And it's like, okay, friggin' sign your life away in 5 frickin' seconds. Anyway, I don't know. I'm hoping this will go well, and that it'll go like not Like I'm already like kind of wrestling with the idea of like this could go huge, like instantly, possibly. I don't know. I don't know at all. Like I know my writing's fairly good. I've never gotten a bad review for any of my writing, which is well, I don't know if anybody can say that. Mind you, I've never actually published anything, but everything I like, either when it's been with school or just like even like giving people samples of my writing, they've been like, "Oh, this is actually really like I like it." They haven't always been support like hasn't always been their kind of genre, but they've always been like, "Okay, it's good writing," like even for like school things like writing essays and doing like reports and things, I would always get good marks on those. And I've even been told by teachers, well, specifically one teacher, that I could write a book. And I have the skills for like this kind of thing. So I don't know. I have no idea as of yet, but I guess I will soon enough, I guess. I gotta hear everything. Okay. So, but yeah, it is kind of, I think that this is actually kind of working. It's gonna look pretty cool when it's done, I think. I hope anyway. Alrighty. Yeah. And if you guys want to comment or ask me anything, go ahead. Honestly, I'm this is more meant as like a stream where people can like, try and work up a dialogue, I guess, in a way. It's kind of what I'm trying to do. Because really otherwise I'm just kind of talking to dead air and I don't know what to say or answer. I really don't. Which is why I always encourage people to like throw up whatever comments they want. Because then at least it's like, okay, I have something to like respond to or say to this in certain instances. You know? I think I need to get back to a friend of mine. I'm not sure. I need to recontact her. I don't know why I'm mentioning that on here, but I am. If you guys just saw my fiance walk by, he's not feeling great today, unfortunately. Got a bit of a cold. Yeah.
Felt like I was dying this morning.
I know. You're not dead, though.
Far from, thank God.
Yep.
Death hasn't taken me yet.
Well, hopefully it won't take you for quite a long time. Let's just say that. All right. Now, I still have one person watching. Who even is watching me on YouTube? Like, who is my subscriber? I wonder. Like some random relative I'm not even really aware of, or a friend who's like, I'm just gonna stick you up here to like give you the view and the subscription. I have people that would do that. I know people that would do that. So, all right. So, down to the next stage this little bit. Yeah, when you guys see this whole thing, this is all done by me. The artwork, the writing, the entire thing is going to be done by me. So, yeah, wrap your head around that one. Freaking author doing her own freaking artwork. Well, whatever. Some people have to do. See how it goes.
She's so creative, everyone.
Really, well, I'd like to be creative. I can't always do it because of my hands. Like, I wish everything in my head I could put on a page. I can in a descriptive way with words, but I can't do it any other way, unfortunately. Like, I'm amazed this is actually turning out as well as it is. Like, for what it's worth, for the amount of time I have spent practicing art that isn't even this, like, this is actually pretty good considering. Like, I've done a lot worse art than this. And for what it is supposed to look like, it's turning out pretty close, I'd say. I'm gonna say about 80%. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to tell what this is when it's done. So I got no worries there. It's very obvious even right now what it is. So if you look at it and are aware of this kind of art, which most people are, from what I'm aware. Most people be like, oh, okay, that's what that is, and what it's supposed to look like. Now later on, if it turns out I'm completely off the mark, well, whatever. But we'll see. And also people are like, show us, but it's like, no, not yet. Not till I've got this all done and in there. Like I said, I will be copywriting these novellas as well. I haven't had a chance to do that yet, but it will be done soon. Probably sometime in the new year, I'm thinking. You know? That's what I'm looking at the moment from the feel of things, the look of things. I got plenty of stuff to do with Christmas and all that coming up. Though I am not Christian or Catholic or any of those sorts of things, but my family still does celebrate Christmas. It's more of a family gathering though than any kind of religious thing. But Christmas is and the holidays are not that for everybody. So sorry, I was trying to figure out where to do this next. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, well, I guess you could say because I am hand drawing this and then I'm like going over it and then doing all this stuff myself. Like it is going to be in color. I will say that. So I'm like doing my own like the pencil and then the pen and then the actual coloring in. So I know everybody has their own way of doing this stuff, but that's just my way of doing this particular thing. So it looks pretty good for what it is, like I said. So I'm glad it's turning out as well as it is, which is great. So I wasn't even sure if this would turn out that well when I was first starting it. Like I did the one part and then I like kind of started to fill it in a way, and then I colored a little bit, and then I'm like, oh, okay, that does look like what I wanted it to, pretty much. So it's kind of a nice little thing to see my idea worked, you know. At least when it comes to this, anyway. Anyway, again, I could just be, you know, as I say, tooting my own horn because I've never done this before, and it's turning out at least semi well enough for my liking. Yeah. I have depression, hon. It causes a lot of self-doubt.
I know.
So, unfortunately, that's not an easy thing to get rid of until you actually have something affirming that, hey, all your work really was all for it. I didn't know that's going to happen. So, we will see. Yeah, like I said, I don't know when all this is going to come out yet, guys. I'm hoping for a 3 to 4 month mark. I've already been doing this for a bit. I said I'm a really slow typer when it comes to certain things. So it will take me time and quite a bit of it, especially since I'm doing all this stuff too myself. So if I end up taking longer, I apologize, but you do have to realize it is going to naturally take me a bit longer, which is why I only work, well, on my own stuff to my own deadlines, so that I don't have to worry about other people being like, where the heck is this? I asked it for it here and now and then kind of thing, you know? After all, only beating myself up if I don't meet my deadlines, and the only one beating me up is me. But yeah, I at least try to do a little bit of my work every day if I can. There are some days where it doesn't happen, but those are fewer than the days where it does, even if it's only for like 20 minutes. You know, do what you can, when you can, how you can. Otherwise, you're never going to get it done. So, go. This, yeah. Huh. That actually really looks like what I wanted it to. I'm actually very surprised. I keep looking at it like, am I actually doing this? I don't know. Well, you guys will see. I don't know if it'll be as up to your expectations as it is mine, but we will see. So, actually talking to my friend today about all this stuff, saying I was like wondering about how this is all gonna go, if it was gonna go well, if it was gonna take off, and how easily it could if it did. It's kind of scary to think about that. How easily this should just go from like here to like, completely out of frame, But deal with it if it does. Yeah, it's kind of world we live in. You don't get the middle ground a lot anymore, especially with this stuff. So,
I'll be here with you.
yeah, I know you will, hon. Not about no matter whether or not you'll be here with me. It's about whether or not we can handle it. And that's a whole different ballgame. So yeah. But either way, we'll see how it goes. For all, like I said, and can't really stay stuck at the bottom with 4 kids, unfortunately. This society does not really make that easy to do, let alone able to do when you're disabled. So, what I'm doing to try and get ahead, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know, it's weird to hear somebody just admit to that openly on these things, but it's like, I might as well. I mean, you might as well know what you're getting into with me, guys. I'd rather be honest than be fake. People present themselves as something they're not on here, and then they have to try and keep up that appearance, and it's so damn hard. And it's like, I don't want to do all that. I'm sure I want to be able to do this and promote myself, but I want to be realistic here too, guys. Like, it's like, you can't get something from me that's impossible. So I might as well be truthful and be like, hey, this is the deal. You like it, stay. You don't, you're free to leave. After all, nothing's going on yet. And even in the future, you're still going to be free to leave because really, if you don't want to be there, shouldn't have to be. So, but yeah. Alright. Huh. Yeah, I do kind of wish I could show you guys this, but I can't at the moment. Is there a way to copyright artwork? I think there is, but I'm not sure. Look that up. Then I can at least show you guys this one since like got that. But I think you have to like actually have a picture of the piece. So maybe once I'm finished and I like get the thing and get it, then maybe I can show you guys what this looks like. Mind you, I don't know if it would count as my own, like, well, yeah, I guess, because it's I'm doing this all by hand, like, of my own idea, so I guess that would count. But yeah. You don't already smell cake. I'm probably gonna stay out here till I usually do, guys. Probably till about like 8:30, that kind of thing. No one's commenting anymore. I still got the one viewer on here, which is nice. Wonder how if my TikTok will be up there yet. It seems to be the hat that makes the TikTok video more than anything. Like every time, like yesterday, I wore this like if you saw my other video, it's like pink and black not like zebra stripes, I guess, that kind of thing. And I got a lot of it got over 100 views, whereas the one the day before, even though it was like a nice hat, only got like I think it was like 80 something. This one I don't know if how many I'll get. My highest one is my one white hat that I have. It's got black pinstripes. I've got quite a lot of these. Eventually they'll all be like in here. I'm going to put one in each of my TikTok videos. So well, there's not one in one of them because I was protesting that day. So I haven't had a chance to go and do that. I don't know when I'm going to be able to with the way the weather is. We just got a whole ton of snow today, which was not fun to drive in because currently I do not have winter tires, but I'm used to driving without winter tires, so I know how to compensate, which is good. Because even with winter tires, you get skid because I live in Canada and our roads can get terrible. Actually, I was very glad I left my friends early today because it was like there was an accident on this one road on my way to picking up my kids, and it was just like it took out this entire like. Okay, so there's like this long. It was quite a section. It was quite a long section. I'm trying to think of how long it would be. Probably like at least like not 3 kilometers. Also like 2 kilometers. No, less than that. At least a kilometer anyway. But I took out like from this one intersection all the way. Like there's I'll say what was there. There's like this Canadian Tire, and it took out from that intersection in front of this Canadian Tire to there's this blank there's it goes there's a bank, a Starbucks, a Tim Hortons. Yeah, that's an interesting configuration. A car dealership, this end of the road carpet thing, and then across there's this big factory. And it's quite a long ways. Like it was quite a long ways down, and it went from all the way to past the factory at the lights there. So it was like this big section taken out that I had to go up and around all this other like plaza. It's like this not industrial, but it's like it's got like all sorts of stuff in there. It's got like some restaurants, some car stuff, some like I think there's a daycare. There's like a one of those indoor parks for kids, and like a whole bunch of businesses like clothing stores. Like it's like a whole whack of stuff back there. But to go all the way around this part to this, and then down, and it clearly other part of the street and turn down was the other intersection that was blocked. So to go all the way around and down this other part to get to my kids' school to pick them up. So yeah, that was my part of my afternoon. But yeah. So that's just driving in Canada for you. One day of bad snow and everybody forgets how to drive, unfortunately. Oh, why YouTube guys gone? Usually they watch the whole thing. Huh. Whatever. Well, they usually watch the writing ones. This is a little different, so maybe not as interested in this one. Mind you, I've gotten more views on this one because it said cake time, which, you know, I already said I was going to be doing this, so sorry to disappoint if you're here for the writing stream, but nope, I am doing something different now. Well, for the moment anyway. There will be another writing stream up probably in the next. I might take a break from the stream tomorrow. I will still work, obviously. I've got some other stuff to take care of tomorrow, so I might not do a writing stream, but I will definitely be doing one at least like the next day after if I can, barring anything coming up, of course. I do try to do them like I am trying to do like an every other day thing at least. I don't know if I got a full pattern down yet because I'm not sure how much of this I can handle. It's just more of a when I feel like I can do it, I do it kind of thing. So I know not everybody has that kind of luxury or that kind of thing they can do because a lot of this is like their livelihood. But I have not gotten to that point yet as I am just starting out. So yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. I'm actually going to show this to my fiance once I'm done because it actually looks really cool. Like you can really see what I'm trying to do here now. So I'm quite glad of that. I don't think anybody would look at this and say like, oh, it's something else. I'm pretty sure they're going to get the idea right off the bat of what it is, which is nice. You know, when you take up a new endeavor that you're not used to, it's like you don't know if it's going to work, but hey, it did. So, but again, it's not exactly hard to look up in a way. Yeah, some of it's a little weird because it's not colored yet, so it kind of like makes your eyes go, which way is this supposed to go? That kind of art. But once it's colored in, it will make more sense. So, which usually that's how it works with this stuff. Nope. My power just, yep, my power just flickered. I'm gonna go check my oven because it just made a weird noise, guys. Sorry. One sec. Okay. Looks like the timer is about to go off, which means I need to take it out. I will show you guys the cake. Just give me a minute. I will be right back. Let me go check. Cooked through yet. Give me a minute, guys. Over here in the kitchen. Alright, so yeah, timer's about to go off, guys. Sorry, I'm just kind of over here. So yeah, I'll be right back. Let me wait for this to go off. Come on. Gotta check these. Check these out. Yeah. One sec, guys. I'm gonna get more room here. Alright, I'll show you guys one of these. Now, tomorrow, unfortunately, because it'll have been eaten, won't be able to see how the cake actually. So I'm gonna put like chocolate icing on this, but yeah, here it is, right here. You can't really see because it's not cut. That there's like little like sprinkles in this. There's like orange and red and green and blue. I don't know. Either way, I gotta go let this cool, and I'm gonna go back to what I was doing here and talk some more. Alrighty. Okay, guys, back to what I was doing. Oh, I'm not listening to anything tonight. I kind of figured out the volume that's good for not having it pick up on here finally. So last night's stream did not have any copyright issues thrown at it, which was nice. So, but yeah. So I'm just doing this part again. As I said, feel free to throw up whatever comments or questions you guys have. I would like to get some sort of dialogue going here, but it is what it is. Hold on, I got someone watching up here again. I don't know if I just looked out for a minute or what. But yeah. What could have been because we had that power surge just now. That could have been it too. Yeah, I'm still sorry, I'm still not really talking, guys. I'm trying to think of what to say in a lot of cases. I guess I worry about putting this book out first because like I said, it is a dystopian novel, but it's like some of the stuff I do agree with. So I don't want people getting the wrong idea and thinking that I'm not for some of the ideas in this book because some of them are, things that are okay, like being supportive of LGBT and equal rights and all that stuff. Like that stuff is in there as like a thing. Like those things are like okay, but there's a lot of stuff in it that isn't. So I just don't want people getting the idea that I'm like against everything in it because I'm not. But some of the stuff I do put a lot of stuff in there that I'm not for, and that's the stuff I want to get more focused on. Whereas the rest is just kind of like a fact of that society kind of idea. I don't know. I just want to make sure this doesn't people don't interpret it wrong. Either way, deal with that when the time comes, I guess. Well, it is meant to be a fantasy book. It's not really meant to be taken fully seriously, but I do support a lot of the ideas in my writing, and there's a lot of ideas in my writing I don't support, but that's more to teach certain social lessons and things like that, and like use them as examples and all that fun stuff. So, but I don't know. see how all this goes. Okay. Done that part. Cool. All right. Now, did I? No. All right, so that's fine. Okay. That should be sufficiently dry. I don't really need to worry as much on this one. Very done with me. Sort of stuff here. Okay. I think we're good. All right. So next, I'm going to start doing some coloring here. And I know probably there's things like people doing like time lapse colored pencil things. Like my mom does those. Honestly, I've got a few. You can see the one right down. You can't see it in the Facebook. Wait, I don't think you can. Maybe you can. No, you can't. But yeah, in the YouTube, you can see right there where my finger kind of is here. There it is. Yeah, that. My mom colored all that in. There's another one down our hallway. And in three of my son's room. She does collages of them, and then gives them to people or puts them up in her own house. That's her choice. That's what she wants to do as a hobby. I should get something to put pencil shavings in. One moment. All right. So yeah, sorry I can't show you guys this. Like I said, I just don't want someone taking the idea because I want it for my thing. So I know I'm being like super cautious with this, and people are like, "Why are you being so?" Probably like, "Why are you being so paranoid?" It's like, well, do you know how much any ideas get stolen like daily on the internet? It's ridiculous. It really is. So that's why I'm worried because I sent my stuff out and like there was no response from like 2 of these places, and it's like, okay, you better have this like copyrighted it in the first place. It's like I don't need my stuff getting taken. I'm sorry, but I'm just not taking that risk. I want to know if my stuff is taken from me that I can, sue your ass and get it back. I'm sorry, but I am not stupid. So either way. So I'm hoping that doesn't end up being like some stupid case where there's like something and I changed it just enough and then I'm the one that gets in shit or something. And it's like, no, I had this copyrighted. If anything, they stole my stuff and pandered it out and all this other crap. So, but we'll see. Oh well. Where is the work? That'll work. Yes, I know it's probably weird to see someone doing all this by themselves, but hey, I'm gonna get this stuff out somehow, and even if I don't have the help of a big name or anything really, I can still do this stuff myself, so I might as well see what the world thinks about it just out of my own self, without any backing or help. Well, we'll see how it goes. And as I said before, I do have writing out there technically in the form of a fan fiction, so that's kind of gives you the idea of my style. It is a very brutal fan fiction. Like I've said, it is not something you should read if you're very squeamish or, especially like there's a lot of animal stuff and such, and you know how serial killers usually start. Well, most people do. So yeah, just take what you know about serial killers and Harley Quinn Joker stuff, and yeah, that gives you a basic idea of the content. So, but yeah, so just warn anybody who does go looking for that. Be prepared, because it is not for the faint of heart. Yes, it is not for the faint of heart. Like, I haven't gotten to the worst chapter I have in my head to date. It's actually the next chapter I was supposed to post. I'm actually thinking of maybe writing it just for the heck of it as like a way to announce, hey, like after I like maybe finish the novella, just like write it for the heck of it and put it there as like a hey announcement of, hey, I've published this, you know. But at the same time, it's like I don't know if I want to do that yet or even at all. But we'll see. We will see. We will see. But yeah, that's where I started like putting out writing. And as I said, I've never gotten a bad review, not once. So I'm doing at least something right. But I don't know. Maybe I've just been writing for people that have the same kind of head as I do for these things. Okay, I need all of these. Yeah. I don't so wish I could tell you guys what I'm doing or show you. Oh, I wanted to kind of show. Yeah. Now it literally looks like it, right?
Yeah.
Told you. So, glad I figured this out. No.
That's a good one.
What?
Looks good.
Thanks, son. I don't know if you can see what colors I'm pulling out here, but don't worry, it's not going to be all just, well, different shades of this. Don't even worry. This is only just one part of the overall picture, so to speak. That's, no. It's, that is not what I want. I think that's it for this. Yes. Okay. So, no. You need to go back. There we go. All right. So I am now. Okay. So I'm not making the cake, guys. Sorry for tuning in on the pretense that I have cake right now. I've already made the cake. It's already sitting there cooling. Right now, I'm just working on the cover of my one thing for my book, as I've said. I don't know if people have read the description of this video or not, but yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. So yeah, this is sort of an artwork thing at the moment. I'm just going to sharpen this pencil here. So I don't know who anybody's watching from wherever here. If you're joining me from TikTok, hi. I don't know if anybody is, but that's where I've gotten the most views and my most subscribers. I've got like 19 subscribers on there. I've only got one on here so far. But again, just really starting out on all this. So actually don't want to put sorry, thank you. Alright, I'm just gonna put this one here. That's what we'll do. Alrighty.
You can do whatever you put your mind to.
Yeah, problem is it hurts my hands.
I know.
Oh well. I'm trying. Now I'm hoping this will turn out as well for my other stuff, because that stuff's a little harder for me to draw, but I'm hoping by using this technique I can kind of figure out how to do it in a way that looks proper and actually like isn't as hard for me. Because if this was easy, the drawing this was actually fairly easy, like the way I did it. But the actual like when I think about what else I need to draw after this for these things, if I end up being the one having to do it, it's going to look a lot different. Let's just say that in this one. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do those ones as well. I'm hoping I will. So, but this is good practice to know about how it's supposed to look. And then I can make it look proper. But I don't know if it's going to continue to do so once I expand on the idea because I don't want to just do this. I want to do the same technique, but different. Like the picture would be different, but the technique of the actual like art itself is the same, I guess. Like you know, like splotching technique or like strokes and like all the different like that kind of stuff. That's what I mean. For those who are wondering. Okay. I'm gonna keep going here. The only reason I don't like doing this is because it really hurts my freaking hands. Like the typing is bad enough, but having to draw and color all of this myself is not fun, guys. Like it really isn't. Like I wish like I could probably I don't know if I could get anybody else to do this for me, but the drawing part isn't that hard, honestly. Like it's just like a line. It's just, you know, the drawing itself, it's lines, you know? But then I have to push down with this pencil and make sure it's the right freaking look to it. And yeah, it's a whole other ballgame. I have had a few comments on the YouTube and on Facebook. So I don't get very many though, but that's okay. It's probably only got one like on a video. Well, I had one subscriber already. It's kind of cool. I know someone who did this for months and months and didn't get anything until he made like this specific video, and then it just went, you know, exploded, as things will nowadays. So, like I said before, I don't know if this will get to that stage or if it will just, you know, not do that. I have no idea at this point.
You're talking about.
Huh?
You're talking about my friend, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my fiance's best friend. So he's also a YouTube. Well, he is a YouTuber. I'm not really a YouTuber yet. I'm just doing this. So I don't know what I'm more of, a YouTuber or a writer or whatever. I'm just kind of something in between at the moment. Somewhere in the middle. I don't know which will end up being my big break here, if I even get a big break. But we will see. Now, won't we? So. I don't know, guys. I know people are like, you know, a lot of writers out there, and not everyone will be successful. I get that. But I'm hoping this will work. So, we will see though. Okay. Pretty sure I have carpal tunnel at this point, guys. These things just hurt all the freaking time now. Just use that. That was used. This one's. Okay, actually, sharpening the pencils probably hurts the most out of anything right now. In all honesty. But yeah, okay. There's that. Okay. So, color here. It's interesting to see something you've worked on for so long and had in your head for so long and finally taking shape to a tangible degree, and you realizing that you're about to take the next step kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll hear back from one of those things and I'll go in that direction with it. I don't know yet, guys. Either way, if that doesn't happen, I'll have this to do and put up the note there all on my own Steam. So, at the very least, I'll do that. Oh, I don't know how the rest of it will all go yet. After all, best laid plans of mice and men, as they say. Although I'm a woman, so. Although I am gender fluid, technically. So I don't know what that would be. It's more in the middle? I don't know. Guess like plans of someone anyway. Either way. Alright. Alright. Go in here. Oh, I think I'm gonna use this yet. Definitely not. So I'm hoping this all goes well. That way you guys can have a look at this when it comes out. I was actually surprised to find out Amazon actually does paperback printing, which is kind of cool. So there will be like books available of this. Well, novellas, technically, because that's what this is. But it's pretty cool to think that, you know, I can have something out there and like actually published in the next few months, even if it doesn't sell like spectacularly right off the bat or anything. But I'm not really going for fantastic sales right off the bat. I'm going for just getting it out there and seeing how it goes at this point. You know, seeing what a wider audience thinks of my writing other than people that I know and teachers. You know, rather be judged outside the box rather than inside the box, I guess. Although I don't think it's really being judged. I don't know. I'd rather take my chances out in the real world, I guess. I don't know. I do the real world. It's not that great lately. What with all the stuff going on with the environment and stuff getting cut from things that shouldn't, and all the humanitarian crises in the world and wars and whatnot. I just realized that looks very. That's a little weird here, but I can fix it. So, but yeah, there's a lot going on in this world that could be a lot better situation than it is, but I do what I can when I can to help it. I guess this is part of that, since a lot of things you can't help without money. There's a lot more things I would like to help with, but I don't have the money. Maybe this will get me there. Maybe. You will definitely see. That is for sure. Alright, still got a little bit here. Kind of like when I was working on the protest posters, I guess. I didn't have a subscriber then. And I didn't have a TikTok then. So, few things have changed, that's for sure. I knew this artwork is not going to be about a protest. This is just artwork for my own stuff. Simple as that. Alright, so since I don't want to pull out a whole bunch more colors, I'm just going to keep using these ones and like move to a different section of what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm going to put. I'm going to fill this part with it. This one in particular. But yeah, I probably will show this eventually, like especially once I like actually get these things going. I'll probably show as I go because then I'll be able to kind of idea. And you guys will get an idea of like what the full extent of the work is and what I'm doing here. You know, as of right now, that's not going to happen, but eventually. Okay. If that works. Sorry, I'm trying to put this in some good spots so that makes sense. Sometimes when you press down, it'll different than what they do on the thing, so you're like, what the heck? For a minute, and it's like, oh, okay, it's that. Alrighty. I also realized actually I'll add that in later. Sorry, just thinking of how these are supposed to look. That'll work. Okay, so 6 angle, so that's good. So I just turned my thing here so I can get a better angle. So I'm done properly here.
Ooh,
That didn't sound good.
that was my knuckles, honey.
Oh, okay. Sorry, thinking. This here. Oh. So yeah, this is still gonna look. It's looking pretty good so far. So I'm happy about that. Alright, sorry for not talking much, guys. I don't really know what to say in this instance. So I have tried to talk a little more on this one since you don't really need to concentrate on what you're writing when you're coloring. So alright, I'm gonna color in this last little bit here and then I'm gonna end the stream, guys. This last little patch here that I'm doing. Again, I wish I could show you guys this, but I'm not gonna. Eventually, it'll probably happen, but as of right now, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna get all of this colored in here. Okay. So yeah, put it here. Okay, I've got this going. Made the cake. I'll be doing another writing stream, hopefully in the next few days, like probably not tomorrow, the day after. As I said, I try to do these every other day. I'm not always video a day or several video a day YouTube type people yet. If I ever will be, I don't know. I more want to focus on my writing, but this is a good way to promote it. So that's why I'm on here. Anyway, someone else is watching me on Facebook here. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye to all of you. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.